Well, welcome back to Vyome Holdings, a channel leveraging its clinical stage assets to transform the lives of patients with immunoinflammatory conditions. Trading on the NASDAQ under HIND, we're privileged to be joined by Venkat, the CEO, to kind of give us a broad level view of the company and kind of what's going on into 2026. But first and foremost, welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, pleasure to get you on. And just diving into this, Vyome targets 120 billion plus immunoinflammatory market. For newer audiences, can you kind of give us an introduction into your current pipeline and your lead candidates?
Yeah, happy to do so. But before that, let me start with a brief introduction of mine. I'm Venkat, co-founder and CEO of Vyome Holdings. I've spent more than 3 decades in biotech, pharma, and consumer products, building innovative pipelines, scaling organizations, and helping bring new therapies closer to patients. My journey has taken me through leadership roles at companies like Vyome, Imami, Aurobindo Pharma, and Shanta Biotechnics, a Sanofi company, some of which are listed companies with multi-billion-dollar market caps. And I remain deeply engaged in the US-India innovation corridor. At Vyome, my focus is on advancing meaningful solutions for immune inflammatory diseases and on building a company that delivers long-term value to patients and shareholders. So, to come to your question, inflammation diseases impact millions of lives. And at Vyome, we work with this simple truth. And many patients still have no meaningful options. Our lead program, VT1953, targets symptoms of malignant fungating wounds or cancer wounds, one of the most emotionally devastating conditions patients and caregivers face. There is still no FDA-approved therapy, and the burden goes far beyond clinical symptoms of a terrible, rotten meat kind of smell and pain. It affects dignity, confidence, and daily life. We recently announced positive final phase 2 investigator-initiated trials, investigator-initiated study results, meeting the primary endpoint of malodor or bad smell reduction with high statistical significance. That gives us confidence to move forward FDA discussions for a pivotal phase 3 study in 2026. And we're also exploring potential orphan drug designation for this program. This has potential of $1 billion addressable market opportunity. Our second program, VT1908, addresses non-infectious anterior uveitis, another condition where inflammation steals quality of life and is one of the major causes of blindness. This is a multi-billion-dollar market with significant unmet market need. So for investors, shareholders hearing us for the first time, we are working where the science is strong, the market is large, and the human need is unmistakable.
Yeah, definitely appreciate the insights on that. Vyome operates across three distinct pillars: biotech, pharma, medical devices, and AI healthcare. Do you want to talk about how these areas kind of create synergies, value, and kind of maybe how you're strategically allocating cash to each?
Sure. We believe healthcare's future sits at the intersection of biology, engineering, and intelligence. Our biotech pharma programs deliver the clinical milestones that matter most to the patients and the shareholders. Our medical device work supports better delivery, monitoring, and patient experience. And our AI healthcare pillar brings efficiency, prediction, and smarter trial execution. These aren't three disconnected pieces, they reinforce each other. We allocate capital with discipline. Priority goes to VT1953 and VT1908, while device and AI efforts move forward through partnerships and cost efficient models. This helps us stay nimble, protect shareholder value, and build a company for the long term, not just one product cycle.
Now, when you look at kind of some of the highlights and achievements through 2025, can you discuss what stuck out to you and perhaps what investors should be paying attention to into 2026?
Yeah. 2025 was a very transformative year for Vyome. We completed our NASDAQ listing on August 15, beginning a new chapter with a clean, simple capital structure. No toxic financing, no warrants, no preferred stock. We strengthened our team with leaders who had multiple FDA approvals under their belt and who have developed breakthrough oncology medicines. And this includes the recent hire of Dr. Aditya Badia, a renowned oncologist, as our senior medical advisor. And of course, we delivered positive phase 2 results for VT1953, a major moment for an area with no approved therapies. In 2026, investors or shareholders can look forward to FDA interactions with pivotal trial initiation for VT1953, progress towards orphan drug designation for our lead program, preparation for the pivotal study and initiation of phase 3 for VT1953 program, and advancement of the uveitis program VT1908 toward regulatory discussions, IND filing, and initiation of phase 1/2 study. And then some work we're expecting to do on early movement in AI initiatives. And importantly, we are capitalized through 2026, giving us space to execute thoughtfully and efficiently.
Yeah, incredible. I wouldn't mind talking to, just to finish up here, why is now a good time for investors to be paying attention to Vyome Holdings?
Yes, I believe this is the right time for shareholders to pay a lot of attention. I think the reason is simple. Vyome is entering in a phase where science, timing, and opportunity are lining up. We're addressing large, high-need markets with new clinical data that supports moving forward. Our capital structure is clean, our insider alignment is very strong, and our team members and their experience taking programs for early stages all the way to market is another big reason. More importantly, 2026 will be a year of visible, meaningful milestones. For shareholders, this is a moment where the foundation is built.
On that note, I appreciate you taking the time today as we pass it off to the viewers. As always, we're going to leave all the extended links if you want to explore further in the description below, and consider subscribing for news and catalysts as it comes down the wire like this. Of course, we'll bring it to you here. But on that, as always, we look forward to catching you in the next one.